Yo, what's up guys? Teacher Paul up here, and today we're reacting to this channel which is called CNBC Make It. This is a video that was requested by Lena, so tack för kaffen. And the title is I Live in the Arctic Circle. Here's how much it costs. We're talking finances in the Arctic Circle. Let's check it out, guys. Do not forget to like, do not forget to subscribe. Let's go.
I feel very welcome in
Tromsø, Norway.
People are very welcoming.
Shout out to Tromsø, Norway. See, look, before we even start the video, let me just say one thing. We have a wish list here on the channel. Link is in the pinned comments. And my wife and I, we've been to Oslo. We've been to Bergen. We just came back from it. My editor is working on a video. And next, we will probably go to either Tromsø. Is it Tromsø that we're going to? It's northern Norway. So yeah, go check it out. Link is in the pinned comments.
I feel very welcome in Norway. People are very welcoming. I feel like it's my home. Hey, I love you.
Thank you, Whiplash.
I like the weather.
See, that's how you can help me go back to Norway. Thank you so much to Whiplash.
I like the snow. I like the cold. I like the darkness. I like the northern light. Smart Viking, you know, I'm a black Viking. Tur fisk, dried fish, upon first try is not very good. But you just have to give it time. I sat in a prison cell, 6x9 cell for 5 years of my life. I wanted to see.
Do you have to give it time in your mouth so it will get rehydrated? Is that it?
The world too. I just bet on myself and went for it all. My name is Robert E. Yarber. I'm 41 years old. I'm a bartender, bar manager in Tromsø, Norway, which is 220 miles above the Arctic Circle.
Nice. Guys, I can't wait to see northern Norway.
Obviously, the natural beauty of Norway is unmatched. A lot of people think that's crazy. You know, oh, but it's so cold, you would never go there for the weather. I went there for the weather. I wanted to live in the cold. I wanted to live in the north. I'm Jon Snow. The North remembers.
Jon Snow.
I'm a bar manager. I'm at Havblik Hotel. It's a hotel and cafe. It's a really nice bar. It just looks very regal when you come in.
It seems to be expensive.
A typical day in my life looks like going to work. I try to stay in shape, go to the gym. I meet friends, you know, it might be go to a cafe, have a chai latte. If I, you know, people visiting, latte. My family might be in town. I might do some touristy things. NORGE. It was actually made by Coca-Cola for Norway.
Really?
And then in the States they called it Surge. Very popular in Norway.
Why didn't they keep it with urge? Urge is an English word. And you have the urge to drink urge. Is it good? Have you guys tried urge?
It's becoming more and more a tourist town. You have foreigners, you have tourists. You have the University of Tromsø, so you have students. You know, there's a McDonald's here, the world's northernmost McDonald's.
The world's most northern.
Being so far above the Arctic Circle, it gets very cold in Tromsø.
I need to go there.
24-hour sunlight, the midnight sun in the summer. We have the polar night in the winter. We have the northern lights in the winter from September to March. The cold, it could be -10, -15, -20. But you know, as they say in Norwegian, there's no such thing as bad weather, only bad clothing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So guys, what month should I try to go? I'm thinking if we hit the goal, we go next year. If we manage to hit that goal. But what month should we aim for? Should I try to get the Northern Lights? Actually, no. I'm trying to get the Northern Lights. Should I try to get the polar night or the midnight sun? Because I don't think I will be able to see the Northern Lights if I'm going for the midnight sun, right? December to February. Ooh, so it's going to be exactly a year from now. Unless we hit that goal earlier. Maybe you can go this December. Nah, it's too soon, isn't it? Isn't it? Is it even possible? Going to Norway twice in a year? I don't know. Depends on you guys. Link is in the pinned comments. You used to like urge when you were a kid. What does it taste like? Is it cola or not? Okay, so if I go in the winter, is it going to be everything going to be closed because of the snow? I don't know. Let me know, guys. When should I try to go? I don't know. I really don't know. It will depend on It will depend on a few things. I want to try to see the Northern Lights, obviously. Should I go to Kautokeino or Tromsø? I don't know. Can you imagine, like, me in Kautokeino? That would be so crazy. Even after watching, after watching the movie Kautokeino Rebellion.
Jag heter Robert. Välkommen till mitt hem. Come. My rent is 9,900 kroner a month. It's roughly around $1,000 a month.
That is
I pay more of a
good,
premium in order
actually.
to have my own place. As a result, I don't always have a ton of extra money to spend. This is my home. It's very cozy. This is my cozy kitchen. One of the cool things about Norway is Scandinavian architecture. It always seems to maximize your space and give you the most of what you have. So then we have my bedroom, which is not very big, but it's big enough for me. I'm actually not quite sure how they got the bed in there. Probably can never come out. So this is my bathroom. One cool thing is that I never lived in a house with heated bathroom floors until Norway. This is very standard in Norway.
That is something true. When I was in Bergen, the bathroom floors were heated, and I was like, this is so cool. This is so neat. And Nami here also says that in Korea, all the floors, the flat, are heated. That's pretty cool. There's another one, Tromsø, and either Tromsø or is it Trondheim? Don't know. Which one? I honestly do not know yet. We're going to find out. I know that we're going to northern Lofoten. Is it? Lofoten Islands. Okay. So either Tromsø or Lofoten Islands. We could try to go to Svalbard. I'm kidding. Don't know. We can't go there, can we? Tourists can't go there.
Heated bathroom floors until Norway. This is very standard in Norway.
Working in
I
Norway.
make roughly 260 Norwegian kroner an hour, which is about $26
That's
in the US.
good. That's
My
not bad
work-life
at all.
balance in Norway versus America is a lot different. My typical work hour.
But wait a second. He earns 46K a year. He pays 1,000 a month. That's actually very good. That's good rent. I thought rent would be more expensive in Norway.
Hours per week are around 35. Your work schedule legally has to be out 2 weeks in advance, and it cannot be changed for you or against you without your consent and permission. That's really freeing. It's something I'm not used to. In America, I'm used to schedule comes out Sunday for Monday. The one thing I miss about living
Wait, what did he's talking about? The schedule
is a lot different. My typical work hours per week are around 35. Your work schedule legally has to be out 2 weeks in advance, and it
really?
cannot be changed for you or against you without your consent and permission. That's really freeing. It's something I'm not used to. In America, I'm used to schedule comes out Sunday for Monday. The one thing I miss about living in the US is cash money tips. I make less money overall, but I make more consistent money. In Norway, you get paid once a month. Tips aren't really a thing. You do make a living wage. No issues there.
Yeah.
It took a lot of money management training to figure out how to get paid once a month and to be able to.
What are you talking about? It's because in the United States you get paid weekly, right? You're used to getting your weekly check, but I've never okay. Most commonly, I used to get paid twice a month, every 15 days, or once a month. Never paid weekly. I don't think you need money management. Actually, if you are American, I think maybe you do. It's fascinating to me. Yeah, it's really interesting because for me, I would have to manage my money. I would have to have money management training if I was getting paid weekly. Like, how does that work? Because see, when you get paid once a month, you have all your bills on a specific day. Your salary comes and your salary goes on the same day. But I don't know. It's interesting. But I think that's the best way to do it because you don't spend your money on anything else except for your responsibilities. Get the bills paid immediately, and then whatever is left, you indulge or save, invest, whatever you want to do with your money.
pay all my bills, and still have food and money coming at the end of the month. I pay, 32 to 34% taxes, as does everybody else. And depending on how much money
That's
you make,
not
you
too
can pay up to
bad.
50% taxes. But that
50%
tax
is
money goes to
crazy.
work by paying for surgeries when you need it, paying for medication, paying for rides to the hospital and back,
Yeah.
sick leave. It just shows that it's a country that really cares about its people and isn't trying to use everything to make money. Sometimes services are required, and those services just require money. Everything doesn't need to earn money back, if that makes sense.
It makes sense. It makes sense. Especially when you need like medical emergencies, and when you don't need, for example, I've heard that to call an ambulance, you pay $2,000, or whenever you go to the doctor, you need to pay out of pocket. It's insane to think that. But one thing I have to ask: dentists in Norway, are they included in the health plan or what?
I don't have
In the free health care?
any savings. I'm kind of a live by the moment guy. I should be having a savings, and maybe it's this trauma from being in prison for so long and just wanting to see the world. I've now traveled to 44 countries. I spend my money on traveling. If I got extra money,
That's the first time he mentioned he
just wanna
was
see
in
the
prison,
world.
right? Because I feel like he just casually, nonchalantly dropped that information.
I just want to see the world.
Second time, I didn't hear the first time.
I grew up wanting to be the next player in the NFL, and I had my first knee surgery my junior year of high school, my second knee surgery on the same knee about 18 months later, my freshman year of college. And the football dreams faded away. There's
Wow.
fisticuffs happening, and I managed to get out of the house. I make it to the car, I'm sitting there and I'm like, man, I could get in the car and drive away. This is my best friend at the time, it's my roommate, and he's still in there all by himself with nobody to help him. So I open up my trunk, I'm in co-ed softball league. I got 2 baseball bats. My 21-year-old mind is like, you know what? Grab both of these baseball bats. I'm gonna run in this house. I'm gonna save him. I'm gonna be the hero. They called the cops on us. Then I went to prison. I went to the Oregon State Penitentiary, which is the only maximum security prison in the state of Oregon. I did 4 years there. When I got out and I was trying to get a job, I couldn't get a job. So I tried for all the jobs I wanted to get, couldn't get those. Tried for all the jobs I didn't want, couldn't get those. And then I ended up selling cocaine for a couple years. Then I get caught up again for that. Now I'm getting delivery of cocaine, possession of cocaine, and the judge, she gave me 18 months, which with good time was 14 months. I got out for the last time in March of 2014. And
See, that's why it doesn't work. Once you're in the system, you can't get a job. People are unforgiving. That's why he's in Norway right now, because you can get a job. People, they won't judge you for one mistake, especially the mistake he mentions. It feels like he was young, and he kind of maybe had the right intentions, but just didn't come out the way didn't work out the way he wanted to. But I feel like once you're in the system, your life starts derailing and getting worse and worse. You meet friends in the system. Just really strange. Like, feels like there should be places where you can work even if you have a criminal record, depending, like, obviously controlled, and just there should be something to help people like him, because he seems like a decent guy. He doesn't seem like a lunatic.
the very last time I've ever been in trouble. I told
But
myself,
you never
and I
know.
did, I
I'm
would
kidding.
never sell drugs again. That's a losing game.
Yeah.
I definitely was scared straight. I
Why
have been in the
Norway?
service industry ever since I had my second knee surgery, dishwashing, hosting, serving, bartending. And so that's pretty much what I was doing. I was in a relationship, and I had promised her that I would take her to Norway. We broke up, and I figured, you know what?
I'm going
I did a
by
lot of
myself.
research about this place. I don't have no real reason to stay here. I'm gonna go. I sat in a 6x9 cell for 5 years of my life. It felt like a lot of life had passed me by. I wanted to see Paris, London, Berlin, and swim in the Mediterranean, check out the Dead Sea, I wanted to see all that stuff with my eyes. I didn't want to watch it on TV. I wanted to see it in person.
That's the good thing about Norway, and that's a good thing about Europe in general. You can do a lot of things, visit many different countries from living in one country. So I chose to live in the UK because it's like the center of the world. Literally, I can go anywhere, and it's pretty cool. He was granted a skilled worker visa. Nice. That's pretty cool. It's nice that Norway. How do you apply for a visa in Norway? Do you need a sponsor, or how does it work?
To get a skilled worker visa in Norway,
Thank you for
have to
answering.
show that you have skills. And it's very difficult to get one as a bartender. I went to European bartender school. I took their course. I did a whole bunch of different courses. And, I had a lot of certifications from the best #1 bartender school in the whole world to show that I was very skilled at what I do. I'm preparing to take my NORGE, which is the Norwegian language test and social studies test, so that I can become a permanent resident. I live in Norway. So
that's awesome.
One day, speaking everything in Norwegian. Living in Norway long term is the ultimate goal. When I came here, I wanted to become a permanent resident. I wanted to become a citizen. That's always been the goal, to be able to have the next line of my family.
He's på norsk.
Half Norwegian citizens, half American citizens, to give them the luxury and freedom to be able to travel and work all over the United States and its territories and all over Europe. I would like to get my Norwegian driver's license, so I would be able to drive all around Europe.
I've heard that's the biggest challenge.
Other than that, I guess I would like to buy a flat one day, maybe 20% down. So,
20% down.
I need to start saving.
How much is a flat in Norway? I guess it might be expensive. That is really nice.
I feel very welcome.
It's really nice that he feels so welcome in Norway because, with his history and his criminal record, I can see why he kind of would have felt a little bit hesitant going to a different country. Because imagine, in his own country, in his own language, it was hard for him to get a job. Now imagine going to a different country, a different culture, a different language, although Norwegians all speak English, we know that. It is a little bit daunting. It is a little bit scary to go to a different country, start from scratch, start from zero, and, different climate, everything is different. But I think that's what he needed. And, props to Norway for accepting him into the community, into the society, making him feel welcome, and giving him an opportunity as a skilled worker. So that's pretty cool. You paid 2.6 million for your flat, which that would be 260,000 pounds around, give or take. 200,000. That's decent, actually. Or am I making that calculation wrong? That's not too bad compared to like UK housing prices. Oh, it's a 1-bedroom flat. Okay. In the north. Yeah, it's a little bit expensive. But then again, in the UK, flats go 300 up, 300k, 400k, depending on where you're living. But with that said, guys, thank you for watching. Do not forget to like, do not forget to subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you're watching this from Tromsø, you might be seeing me when we hit that goal. If you do want to support the channel and see me back in Norway, link is in the pinned comments. Go over to the wishlist and help out. And if you want to watch full movie reaction shows or series, go over to Patreon or Buy Me Coffee, and you can watch those exclusive videos, including more than 40 movie and TV shows from the Nordic region. Click over here for more. See you soon. Bye-bye.